Hello, this is part 2 of Law of Sines video. In this video, we will be looking at example 4 and example 5 only. So in example 1, or example 2, we had a condition where we had one solution, and then example 3, we had no solutions for our triangle. So in this example, there's a good bet that this has two solutions, but we still need to solve, and we need to make sure if that's the case or not. So just like before, we copied the information that was given to us in the key concept, that the big box above, that would be this box above from the first video. We copied and pasted into each example, so we don't have to go back up and use that big box to do it. We have our own smaller box that we can kind of do this quickly and verify which one of these it is. So in this case, we have B is 19, A is 14. Is A less than B? Yes, it is. So A is less than B, so we know it's not one solution. Is it two solutions though? So we need to check if A is greater than B sine A. So we're going to grab our calculator and turn it on. So I've already computed this. It looks like B is 19, and we need to check. Yeah, we got the answer. That is 13.198 for B sine A. And that is less than A, which is 14, barely, but it is less than A. So therefore we have two solutions. We can safely say that this problem has two solutions. So what we need to do now is we need to have two cases. So I have case 1 and case 2. So I'm gonna make a little box, come all the way down, make a box. So each condition or each case will have its own block of solution here. So this is case 1. So case 1 here, 1, and then case 2 over here. So in case 1, let's make a picture that B is, or A is 44. So an angle of 44 degrees sort of looks like this. So this is going to be A, and of course it'll have like a side like that, and this is going to be the 19, and B will have to be less than 90 degrees, something like this. So this is B, this is A, and C. So B is 19. Let's use different color. So this side is 19, and then this side is 14, and we know this angle is 44 degrees. All right. So now we're going to solve the rest of the triangle, and we're going to use that information for case 2, for angle B. So let us solve for angle B here. So using law of sines, we can say sine of, if we can write a little bit better, that would be great. Sine of 44 over 14 equals sine of B over 19. All right. So solving for B, we get B equals inverse sine of sine 44 times 19, and this is all over 14. So this is just cross multiplying things out and taking the inverse sign, because we have sine of B equals that chunk. So we take the inverse sign, and using our calculator, let's see what we get. So we have, see if I have, yeah, this is something similar. We can just change the numbers. Oops. I have to delete all of these things before. Okay. So this is 44, and then we have times 19, and this is all over 14. Hit enter. So B is roughly 70. Let's see what it was. 70.52. All right. So B is 70.52. Need more space. I don't know what happened. So insert more space. All right. So this is 70.52, 70.5. So that means that this angle here is 180 minus those other two. So angle C equals 180 minus 44 plus 70.52. This is equal to, using our calculator, so 180 minus 44 plus this angle, 65.48. 65.48 degrees. So that's the measure of angle C. And then all we need to do now is solve for side C. And then we will be done with our first case. So for side C, we will use the information given for angle A and side A. So sine 44 over 14. 44 over 14 equals sine of 65.8 or 48. 65.48 over, we don't know what C is, that's what we're solving for. All right, so then C, doing multiple steps at once, cross multiplying and so on. So C equals 14 sine of 65.48 all over sine of 44. So this is roughly, using a calculator, see if I have this one, and then we can change the numbers. So 14 5.48, and then this is all over sine of 44. So this is roughly 18.34. Round to two decimal places. So in case 2 now, we're gonna solve for angle B using this angle here that we solved earlier. So what case 2 does, it says, is that angle B is obtuse now. That's what the second solution is. So that means, let's go up a little bit. Measure of angle B equals 180 minus 70.52. 70.52. And this equals, using a calculator, 180 minus 70, oops, 0.52. So B's, the other angle for B is 109.48 degrees. 109.48. Let me see if I put the degree symbols. So this needs a degree symbol here, and then, yeah, I have the degree symbol for A. Okay, all right, so that's the other condition. Now let's draw the new triangle based on this new angle B. This is the second triangle. It's gonna look like this. This is 109. Maybe make this bigger. We can make this a little bit bigger. So we still have our 19 there, and then this is 109, and this is 44. 44. And this means that, so this is A, and then B, C. This is 14. So angle C then is 180. Let's come down here. 180 minus 109 plus 44 equals, let's use our calculator, minus 109.48 plus 44. This is 26.52. 109. I forgot to put the decimal places there. Looks like I need to erase 48 plus 44. 26.52 degrees. Let me just doubly quick. Yeah. Okay. So that's C. This angle here is 26.52 degrees there. So all we need to find now is this side C here. This side C, and we're done. because we've solved for everything else basically. So let's use sine of 44 over 14 equals sine of 26.52 over c. Using law of sines, we're solving for side c. So then c equals 14 sine of 26.52 all over sine of 44. This equals, using our calculator, see what type of problem. Okay, so I need to, and then let's change some numbers. 14 sine of 26.52 over sine of 44. So it's 9 units. That means come down here, c equals 9. It's approximately 9. It's very close to 9 units. All right, so that is how we solve this. So let me just double check if we have solved everything. We have solved for angle C, and then we solved for, first of all, we solved for angle B, and then for angle C, and then side C. So we solved everything we needed in this problem. And there were 2 cases. All right.